like to shoot things and blow shit up, then this game is for you. This is Resistance: Fall of Man for the PlayStation 3. Classic Game Room HD breaks out the PS3 for the first time. And this is the first PS3 title that I've played. And this game is just tremendous. It's one of the best video games I've played in a long time. And it's right up there with Bioshock as a great first-person shooter with a good story. It's very different than Bioshock, but it's been a real pleasure to play this game.
The Chimeran threat began in Russia. The origin of the virus is unknown, but its effects were devastating and swift. In the 1930s, reports of biological experiments began leaking out of Russia. Then reports of villages destroyed overnight. Then entire cities. We feared the Russians had developed a weapon of unparalleled power. The truth was far worse.
The story starts out as a mysterious alien invasion or something across Europe, and the game takes place in Great Britain. Now, you are an American, Nathan Hale, sent over to Great Britain to help out your English friends. This makes you grumpy because every dollar that you carry with you is immediately worth 45 cents once you land in England, and it costs you a fortune to buy anything. On the other hand, the British do make some of the best beers in the world, and that's a good thing. The game starts off in York, which I was pleasantly surprised to find out because I've been to York several times and it's one of my favorite cities over there. Now, Nathan Hale immediately goes and starts shooting aliens. If I was going to York, I'd immediately go down to the King's Arms, which is the pub that floods, and get myself a couple pints of Samuel Smith. But, you know, I guess they didn't have the ability to program that into this game. I do like the fact that they did a recreation of the walls around York, which are very famous and very nice to walk along, by the way. So it's not a direct recreation of York. They don't have York Minster or any of the great pubs there, but I thought that was really cool. As the game unfolds, you go on this great adventure through various cities in England and factories that have been converted to this mysterious conversion chamber kind of thing where they take humans and turn them into aliens. It has these great, like, World War II epic style battle scenes like this one here. This game puts you right in the middle of the action, and it's just fantastic. The other thing that makes Nathan Hale grumpy and very violent is the fact that when he gets to England, he has to pay to use the toilets in the train stations. And as an American, that's infuriating. This is one of my favorite parts in the game, the trench warfare that very reminiscent of World War I. You end up fighting through a lot of tunnels in this game as you make your way to the Chimera, main headquarters hideout thing. One thing this game has a great variety of is weapons, and I really like the weapon selection in this game a lot more than Halo. In fact, I like the first-person mode of this game generally a lot more than Halo. Halo 3's strength is, of course, multiplayer. Although this game has a multiplayer option, I did not play it because all of my friends have Xbox 360s. But the single-player mode in this game is just outstanding. You have machine guns. They have grenade launchers on them. You've got various alien laser rifle things. You've got the gun called the Auger that shoots through walls, which is very handy when you know you've got to get some bad guys that are around the corner. You've got guns that shoot bullets that bounce off walls. You got rocket launchers. This game just doesn't get boring. And it's not like one of those shooters where you're constantly trying to conserve your ammo. This is a game where you just hold down the trigger and just shoot until your gun runs dry, and then just switch guns and pick up another one and start shooting until that gun runs dry. And there's always a lot of ammunition laying around. It's a really difficult game, but not so difficult that it gets frustrating and repetitive. It's a large game, too, so we'll get into some more in the second part of the review. And I'll talk about my opinions on the new PlayStation.